Alright guys, what's going on? We're back with episode 3 here of Hogwarts Legacy. Today we're going to be jumping right in and we're going to be doing some classes. It's our first day of classes here at Hogwarts. We got Charms class right now. Mixed bag of students. It's good to see. We're going to sit with all the Ravenclaws, I'd assume.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Oh, making friends with a Gryffindor.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Learn an Accio. It's easy. Another easy one. I'm assuming like Avada Kedavra is going to be very hard to do. Easy peasy.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Sounds nice. Getting outside, seeing more Hogwarts. Target locks and effective to okay. Just cut away from it. Track undiscovered food flames to unlock permanent fast travel locations and shorten the time it takes to reach new activities and locations. I just want to run around. I don't even want to shorten the time.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible. That's it. Now, stay focused.
All right. Harder than it looked.
Splendid! Don't
really
lose your composure. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
I'm holding down. Okay. I see now. I see.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before,
Natty.
and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Hey, matching our house
Yes,
colors.
sir.
A swagger walk she just did. She's like, yeah, I got
What?
this. Alright, Natty. Let's see what I got. Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Accio!
Excellent.
Here we go.
Quick little 30. If you're gonna get all 50s, I'm gonna knock you off.
Well done.
I don't know.
Let us see this.
You can beat her if she doesn't do good. Knock your own off.
There we go.
You know, I got an idea. It's a little crazy, but it could work.
Accio!
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Splendid!
Alright, next time I'm just knocking her off. You won that round.
Let us make
not
this
winning the
a
next
bit
one.
more interesting, shall we?
I could have won if I was mean. We got some moving boxes.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll
See what
say.
you got.
Enough
first.
chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
If you pull out a 50 right here,
This
I'm knocking
round
you off. I don't
settles it
care.
all.
Be sharp.
What the heck was that? You're rolling slow. Or you're so much slower than mine. Natty, you shouldn't have
That
done
is how
one.
it's done.
Gotta get the timing.
I
Accio!
don't think I will start going easy on you now.
That's it.
Watch
That's
this.
right. Got nothing. Come on, hit it. Just missed it.
Phew.
I just helped her.
Quite impressive.
It's okay.
Here we go.
You can win. That's it, Nat. Yes. Fall off.
Oh no.
The more I look at them, they kind of look like the quaffle.
Accio!
Stay on.
A perfect score.
Get right.
Remarkable.
10 points, Ravenclaw.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
The only way to earn experience points and levels.
Class
Just
is
gotta
dismissed.
complete 'em.
Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Another transfer student.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My
That's the
mother
school in
received an
Africa.
offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That's pretty cool. I kind of wish we got more spin-off stuff with the other wizarding schools.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Kind of like how Hogwarts feels home to us. That's all we know.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's pretty cool.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
That is true.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if
A
you're
word,
so inclined.
if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
First class student? Of course I am.
Hello. How's your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
She's really nice. Could see her being like my friend, my Hermione to my Harry. I'll run around over here really quick. What's over here?
What are you up to now?
Hello? Is there a troll? In the dungeon? There's no water in there. He ain't flushing. They're gonna see me play with everything I run by. Everything's locked. I gotta learn Alohomora. I'm assuming there's a progression scale.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
It's like, get away from me, man. Go practice your charms elsewhere.
Revelio.
There's a chest in here. 38 gold galleons, whatever you want to call them. Hey, wearing shorts? No. Alright, let's find our way to defense against the dark arts. We'll do that. It's not the map. I gotta go the other way. Select Hogwarts map. Defense against the dark arts. We'll use the thing to get there. Last time it took us a little too long to find that tower. To find the charms class. Run along, run along. Let's spin everything as we go. Oh, we didn't spin it. Gotta spin it. Gotta spin it. Going up this way. You want me to fast travel? Nope. This classroom is just amazing.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Learn Levioso. They're all really easy so far. Obviously, that's because they're basic spells.
Levioso!
I'm sure as we get to the tougher ones, they're going to get harder.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
It's Levioso, not Levioso.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Protego can't be your first duel. Let's just say
I do enjoy a lively duel. I'm all of my students who this adept.
Stupid Protego! Levioso!
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Can't tell with him.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Just something about his voice. It's just...
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you. No, I tried. Talk to everybody.
Always thought Levioso was for first years.
not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was.
That's not going to make him.
Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
That sounds so sketchy. I'm going to say it sounds
unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
We'll be doing
you
that.
just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Practice.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Let's go check out that secret dueling club by the clock tower, South Wing. It's probably just right in here, right? Does it not show up? Bell tower? Maybe I gotta give it a second. Almost ready to level up. We're going down this way. I don't know which way the clock tower would be. But I got no quests right now. Oh, right there. Weasley after class. I feel like it would be over here. Trophy room, grand staircase. Boathouse. I want to check out the boathouse at some point. Library, potions. Bell Tower Courtyard. That's where I'm trying to go. Oh, I gotta go that way. Would have made a mistake. Would have got lost. Thank God for these waypoints. Which one's Accio? B?
Levioso!
Oh, that's Levioso.
Accio!
I think there were a couple of them flying around in here, right?
Well.
Revelio!
I thought that was like Loki for a second.
I think rules against people.
It's a level 1 lock. I gotta look for Luke and Brattleby.
Not the best idea to start a study group with the boys from my dormitory.
Only problem is I don't know what Luke and Brattleby looks like. Are you Luke and Brattleby? Nope. Nope. Maybe through here? No, I don't think so. It's up near the bell tower, right? Maybe I gotta go way up. keep knocking these books over. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. It just happens. This is back where that missing painting was. Luke and Brattleby, where could you be? In here somewhere?
Revelio.
Alright, I don't know. We just gotta go on. We'll go to Weasley after class. Not seeing it popping up anywhere. Because he should have been down here, right? It did say the bell tower. Alright, so let's go back from there. We'll come... We'll go after the quest.
The kitchens makes it seem more homely.
I think just whizzed right by me. That's right here.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Gotta stick to the lie.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Can't wait.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very
Get
well.
going.
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I just had a class with them. I didn't really spend any time with them, but guess I'm gonna go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I'm pretty sure Rookwood was the name of the guy we saw in that memory. Not the main guy, but the name of the other guy that was... I know I'm probably not making any sense, but the name of the guy in that memory that we saw back in Gringotts, one of their names was Rookwood. Yeah, I figured I'd go with Natty because, you know, we're both new. She transferred here, I guess, last year from Wagadu, and we're just coming in as a new student.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
No questions asked, just do what you're told. Be a good student. Collect the flying page near the broken statue. That's that one right there.
Accio! Got it.
Fear the defense against the dark arts tower. I'm not going to remember which way that is, to be honest. This way.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Lumos! Accio! Brilliant.
Peeves, you can juggle. I can juggle too.
Nice and warm!
I was trying to Accio one of the pins. I guess they're ghost pins, but... pretty funny if you could mess with Peeves yourself.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Almost pressed the wrong button. So used to it being all A. Relatively easy. I wasn't looking at the buttons to press until I got there, though. And I have to not do that. Alright. Mend broken objects.
That's it! Very good.
Some more pages that
If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Page for that, right?
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
Or something else, right? No, just the flu flames. Excuse me. He's just gonna be chilling over there, doing his thing. I'm gonna pet the cat. And that's a good note to end this on. I think we're gonna save that Hogsmeade trip for episode 4. Can't believe we're already 3 episodes in. This game is already awesome so far. Even if it wasn't, I'd still play it because I've been looking forward to it for so long. I'm a big Harry Potter fan myself. What's this over here? I just saw something in the bushes. Nope, just magical shears. Trimming them up. Alright guys, so thank you for your support on this series so far, and I will see you guys in the next episode, episode 4, Hogsmeade. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.